Trish from the Cadbury Kitchen is here today and we're making Eton mess with chocolate.
chocolate strawberry mess, actually.
Chocolate strawberry mess, that's delicious. Usually it's a very classic old English one when you've got all the leftover meringue and strawberries and cream.
That's right.
But I love this idea by adding some chocolate to it.
Well, it makes it that little bit more special.
Exactly.
Okay, so it is really basic, just a few quick things to put together. Justine, if you could just, there's half a punnet of strawberries in there. If you can just mash those down so that it's kind of sloppy and saucy. And there's a little bit of sugar to add to that.
Okay.
And I'm going to grate some of the Cadbury baking block using the dark chocolate. And I need to grate approximately 60 grams of that. The great thing about the baking block is that it's really versatile because not only can you use it for melting and stirring into cheesecakes and desserts, etc., but it's also terrific because you can grate it really easily. Make sure that the chocolate's nice and cool, though, before you start.
And I love, we've got these little sort of mini meringues here, and this is great. I always do a little Eton mess when I've got people coming over last minute and it's like, oh, they always want a dessert. What am I going to cook? This is the best thing because you've got everything here. You've got a bit of cream in the fridge, meringues maybe, or you can just go down to the store. You can get them ready-made, can't you?
Absolutely. Well, if you haven't got meringues, the other thing that you can do is use, make it really Australian and put lamingtons in it.
Yeah.
Or you can use biscuits that you have, or Saviati biscuits are really good done this way too.
Because an Eton mess, it's all about that texture. So you've got that crunchiness of the meringue, you've got gooiness of the cream, some fresh fruit, and of course, well, chocolate. That speaks for itself, I guess. So can I start layering this for you?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
We need to start with the meringues.
Okay, and we just crumble them in there?
Yeah, just rough.
Just roughly?
You can use those little ones, or you can, if you've got those little meringue nests, you can always crush those up and make it quite chunky, which is nice too.
We'll do two here, one for me, one for you.
Rightly so.
That's probably rightly so. So, Jess, is that enough for the first layer?
Yeah,
or we put a bit more in?
That looks great.
How many layers are you going to do for this?
Oh, a couple. See how we go.
And it's really nice to do it in these glasses just to show off those individual layers
Look,
too.
I think the great thing about these is that it's the world's most basic, simple cheats dessert, if you like. Yeah. But you put it in a flash-looking glass and it looks fantastic. Yeah. And everyone goes, oh, wow, you've gone to such a lot of trouble. It's like, I don't think so.
But you never tell them that, though.
No, you never let that on. But there's an expectation of, you know, wonderful things.
Wow.
All right, so next we can add some strawberries.
Okay. I might use a spoon for that. I'll swap that over.
So
just
some of the
handful.
softened, sort of saucy strawberry, that'll help to soften up the meringue. And then we can put some of the whole ones over the top.
All right. So we've cut them in half. So a couple, we make sure we get them right on that corner there so we can see.
So it looks pretty. Then on top of that, you can put the Philadelphia cream for desserts, a nice big dollop of that.
Okay, so it's just sweetened cream.
Slightly sweetened. And I will put some chocolate. So the grated chocolate is going to fill in all the holes there, which is great.
It's already looking like a masterpiece, isn't it?
Delicious. So a good sprinkling of chocolate between the layers is what we need.
And then we do the process again.
That's right, all over again. Dead easy.
Last dollop of cream on top.
And then finish it off with another good sprinkle of the grated chocolate.
And we've saved 2 strawberries just to
finish it off. The crowning glory.
The crowning glory.
For something with the English roots, it's fair enough. That's right.
We might put them, I don't even think it needs it, but we will just to make it extra hot.
Extra special.
Look at that, Trish.
Perfect. So they can be made ahead of time and popped in the fridge. And during that time, the meringue will soften down beautifully and all the flavours will all start to meld in together.
Easy peasy. You can do that at home within 5 minutes.
Absolutely.
Dessert's on the table.